Hey everyone, I'm Chase Lee reporting for DallasMovieScreenings.com, and I got another movie review for you guys, and that would be Sing. Now, this is the newest film from Illumination Entertainment, and this is their second film this year behind The Secret Life of Pets, which I did not see, but I heard mixed things. So I was not looking forward to Sing whatsoever. It basically looked like a giant animated episode of America's Got Talent, and I didn't want to see it. Got invited to it, so I was like, yeah, maybe maybe those trailers are just mismarketing it, and maybe it's actually like got some really cool messages about not giving up on your dreams while having some creativity in there. Well, it's some of that, but I really didn't care for this movie, and this is going to be really hard to talk about. I'm going to be upfront with you guys. There's really nothing to review. It's not really a movie. So yeah, let's break this down. I'm going to try my best, guys. So Sing. So the story goes like this, if you don't know what it is. A koala owns this kind of, theater or whatever. It was big in its heyday. Now it's not so much anymore. He holds a singing competition, and he accidentally types another 0 on the prize money. Well, several zeros. And a lot of people flock to it. It brings a lot of attention to the theater. And then he holds a singing competition and pretty much rejuvenates the singing community in this animal town. Okay, so I think the biggest problem with this, and you guys know that I'm going to compare it to Zootopia. It's just going to be a thing. It's going to be fact throughout this entire thing. So I'm sorry. With Zootopia, you have great biting social commentary on society and racial profiling, government, espionage. I mean, hell, the movie has so many smart inside jokes for adults and bright, colorful things for kids. It's amazing. It's a nice blend to where everyone can enjoy it. When kids get older, they can appreciate it because they're like, wow, I didn't even realize that how smart it was while I was watching it. Sing is nothing like that. And just like with Trolls earlier this year, this movie is lifeless. This is basically what I predicted it to be. A giant, long animated episode of America's Got Talent. There is nothing to it. And when you think oh, there's got to be more, right? No, when they get to the final performance of all these competitors singing, the movie just ends. You're like, wow, that was a humongous waste of time. So listen, the way the movie is constructed, we have this community of animals, and I appreciate the visual aesthetic to it. It looks colorful. The animation is crisp. It is nice, and there's some great detail within the town and some of the animals. I appreciate that aspect. But the story and the characters themselves are thin. It is super thin. The only main character that we follow is the koala. His passion is for the theater. Hey, the theater's not doing well. Hey, everything's going wrong. And hey, he kind of redeems himself. And hey, he loves the theater again. That's it. It's just a very basic premise. And when you factor in all the other characters that are thrown in there with the competitors, there is no character to be had whatsoever. You kind of get a glimpse of their life, but that's about it. There's really nothing to ever explore. Nothing really. Hell, they could have even took the whole premise of singing competitions and the obsession with it and whatnot. They could have played on that angle, and I would be like, wow, that's actually pretty smart. But all of this is just a bunch of musical numbers, and it just goes from scene to scene. Just, hey, music number here, check. Music number here, check. And that's it. I mean, that's why this movie is so hard to review, because you could tell there was probably so much potential in this movie. But then they just cop out and do this commercial, super easy, hey, listen, we're going to have the main theme of, hey, don't quit on your dreams, kids. Just follow your dreams. And that's fine. That is a positive message for kids. But the way the movie is constructed is just so lazy. There was just nothing there. And when you want to go to the voice performances, hey, they got an all-star cast to voice everyone. You have Matthew McConaughey. All right. Seth MacFarlane plays a little sexually charged mouse. We have Nick Kroll, Reese Witherspoon. There's so much, guys. The voice talent's not the problem. I think what they bring is they bring a little bit of life into their characters. They do the best that they can. And the singing numbers, yes, they are catchy, but it's just America's Got Talent. But they do the best they can, and even some of the one-liners and some of the jokes that are written for those characters. Yes, the voice actors or the voice performances, they bring a different spin on the jokes and stuff, and it is kind of funny in some parts, and they do the best they can, but the story is just so thin and basic. There is nothing there. And like I said, the animation is good. The environments look realistic. The animals look a lot of fun, but it looks like it's just a giant waste to a story that doesn't even really have any substance. That's what kind of bugs the crap out of about me with this film. Is just it feels like there was so much potential, but it was just essentially wasted. Now, the musical numbers, you're probably asking, yeah, they are catchy. They are. And most of them are just modern songs played through sounds of an animal creature. And that's where the comedy comes from and whatnot. And that's funny to a certain extent, but it's not an excuse for a full movie. So, guys, this film is not that good, in my opinion. The animation is good. The voice performances are good. Get a couple chuckles, get a couple laughs. But the overall story and the characters themselves are not played with well enough, or not really coherent with the entire movie. And it's just one giant marketing ploy for America's Got Talent. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, that's taking it a little too far. The screening I was at played a commercial of America's Got Talent before the movie. Now, Illumination Entertainment is owned by Universal, and Universal has television channels like NBC, and NBC runs America's Got Talent. They thought it would be a good idea to put that commercial in front of it, basically showing us and telling us, yeah, this movie is basically just a marketing ploy for our singing competition shows. Enjoy. No, Universal, I will not enjoy. Guys, I don't know what to say about Sing. If you like it, please let me know down below what you thought of it, because I would like to know people that really loved it. And I'm sure you can have a fun time with it. Sure. But just like with Trolls, I want a little bit more with my animation. I want it to be smart. I want it to have stuff for kids and stuff for adults. You can't just have like this lifeless thing that's just a giant singing competition. It's not going to fly with me. I'm sorry. I don't know. This movie's so hard to review, guys. It's so hard. I'm going to give Sing a D+. I don't know where else to go with it. Animation, like I said, good. Voice performance is good. Chuckle here and there. Other than that, nothing. I did not care for it. So please let me know down below what you thought of Sing, or if you disliked it, or if you liked it. I would compare Sing on the level of Trolls. I really would. And the only reason I would edge out Sing above Trolls is because I do like the voice performers a little bit more, and the animation is a little bit better. So there you go. Listen, if you want to take your kids out to go see a movie, sure, take them to Sing, but you're going to be miserable. Go see Moana instead. Go see Fantastic Beasts. Go see anything else. Go take them to a smart movie like Arrival. Or if you're a screwed up parent, take them to Nocturnal Animals. That will be my recommendation. So, yeah, guys, I'm Chase Lee, reporting for DallasMovieScreens.com, and tune in next time for whatever I review next. And hopefully I can sound more coherent, because this was a terrible review. This was hard to review. This movie is so simple. There's nothing to it. I'll see you guys next time.